Hey there, guess what? I have a quick news flash for you. Did you know that the last thing that your customer wants from you is more content? Do you have a content plan where you've got this long list of content you're producing? You better make sure it's the right content. And I'm going to share with you today how you can make sure that you're doing that and why your customer does not want more content from you. My name is Pam Moore, and I am the CEO and founder of Marketing Nuts. We are a training and consulting agency. I also have our online digital training academy, Social Profit Factor. You can check that out. But today I want to talk about why your customer doesn't want more content from you. This is going to be a pretty short video. They are not waking up in the morning. Think of yourself as a human, as a consumer. Are you waking up in the morning and you got one eye open and you're like, oh, I cannot wait to look at my email and see all of this spam. This is so awesome. I love all these people that are giving me sales and wanting me to click through, and then the website doesn't load and all these things happen. No, that's not what you're thinking. You're wanting to make sure that you are running your business properly, and that if people are sending you content, if you open up an email, you want it to be something that's going to help you or maybe inspire you, something that's going to help with your mindset, something that's going to help take you personally or professionally to the next level. Imagine how cool that would be if every single piece of content you sent, your audience, your target customers, your existing customers, they see that and they're like, oh my goodness, there's a new video from Pam. I need to go watch it. Right? That's why we have a 65% open rate when we send out an email on Google. Right? That's why I can send one tweet on Twitter and I get between 50 and 900 clicks on it. Okay? It's because I know my audience. I know how to connect with them. I provide them value. I have over 1,000 blog posts that I've written in the last 10 years after I left my corporate career, right? I have been investing in my community. So if you were just getting online, maybe you're in an industry and you were a little slow in adopting these new technologies, and you're looking at others, or maybe you've been doing this for a long time, and then you're seeing new people come into the space and they're getting there what seems faster. Number one, don't judge a book by its cover, okay? So just because they may look like they're super successful online, once you do the double click often, you'll see that they're really not. Sometimes it's just a lot of smoke and mirrors, and maybe they, have some bots that they've paid for, like on Instagram and different platforms. So you cannot judge your success by what your competition is doing, okay? And just because your competition is blasting this fire hose of content doesn't mean that you need to be doing the same thing. Less is truly more when it comes to online marketing. And you need to be focused on with an audience-first approach of how you can truly serve and connect with your ideal customer. It's inspire, connect, achieve. How can you inspire your audience to connect with you in meaningful ways and help them achieve their goals? Because when we inspire and connect with our audience and help them achieve their goals, we then achieve our goals by default because they're one and the same. But when we go online and we just have a goal that we want to spam our content with this fire hose to the world, we don't achieve our goals because they're not the same as the people that you're expecting to push play on your video. So what's happening is your content may not be relevant. It's not in context to what people want to see. It maybe is too deep for where you are as a brand, right? It could be that people don't know you yet, so they don't want to go watch a 45-minute webinar that you're going to teach them, and they're afraid you're just going to sell to them, right? So you have to, or watch a video that's that long. So you have to think about who your audience is. Where are you in that life cycle and of building that relationship with them? And then you're going to choose those right technologies and strategies based on how you want to evolve that relationship. Okay, and I have a worksheet that you can download, which is our audience priority worksheet. You can go to themarketingnutswiththez.com/audience, and it will help guide you in prioritizing your audiences and really thinking about who this target customer is and how you are best going to connect with them, okay? We leverage a methodology from Forrester Research. It's called the POST methodology, and it's people, objectives, strategy, and then technology. And so first you need to know who your audience is, then you need to know what their objectives are and what your objectives are for that audience, and then your strategy is based on your relationship with them. What is that relationship? And that relationship combined with the people and the objectives is going to help you prioritize those technologies. Okay, so you need to know who your audience is, and then you need to start working that content plan and strategy, because your audience doesn't want just more content. Your audience wants you to serve them. Your audience wants you to help them solve problems. So there you have it. I hope that this was just a little bit of a wake-up call where you can think about developing your content a little bit differently. I encourage you also to go check out our content calendar. I have a content calendar that I update every year. I keep that up to date. Everything's already filled in for you. It's in a spreadsheet. It's editable, and I break it out by month and day, week and day. It's all filled in. It will really help you stay organized and prioritize your content and align it to your audience needs. Just go to themarketingnuts.com/calendar. I wish you the best of success.